Rainbow Six Vegas, the original on the Xbox 360, a real classic game this. So I've decided to fire it up on the 360. I've not played this in years. I'm just intrigued to see if anyone's still on it. So terrorist hunt mode, that was the greatest feature of this game. And I used to play Rainbow Six games going all the way back to Rogue Spear on PC. They're all good. But I really did like this one. I thought they got this right on the 360 in about 2006 when this was released. They screwed up with Vegas 2 though. That was awful. Well, maybe not awful, but it was flawed. It had lots of bugs, and I just think this was better. It had better maps. So this was the custom character I made at the time. Never quite made it to elite status. I did in Vegas 2 though, funnily enough, but not in Vegas 1. And this was really cool. So this came out just before Call of Duty 4. So it was quite ahead of its time in terms of customizing your weapons and adding attachments and things. But then again, Rogue Spear and all the Rainbow Six games were ahead of their time when it came to all that stuff. So let's just see what we've got online. Let's just fire up co-op terrorist hunt. Do a search. Wow, so there's a grand total to the 4 servers online on Xbox Live right now. So let's join LVU Campus, which is the most popular map, and I remember it well. Classic terrorist hunt map. So this game's all about precision. It's all about being meticulous and methodical. The way you go about these maps, the way you approach them. You can't play it like COD, and that's why I really liked it. We just got one other player. Ready up, and here we go. I can't remember the controls at all at the moment. I'm probably going to try and use the COD controls and screw up and be a total noob. But let's see how we do. So 25 enemies remaining. So the idea is as we clear the map of the 25 enemies, and it's entirely unscripted, and that's what's great about it. It's not like COD. The enemies can come around from all sorts of positions and flank you. So yes, of course, this is the classic thing about Vegas, the third person cover mode, which is a great feature. I love the way it does that, in and out of third person, really flawless that. I think that should be a standard in all FPS games. I love it that much. You can switch between thermal and night vision, that's cool. I've got my M249 with a recoil control stick and a pistol and some frags. I've got some flashbangs as well. I can't remember how you change grenade. It may come back to me. Now I remember this technique. Throw a grenade at those doors and that triggers some enemies to run in. They react to noise in this game. There you go, boom. And that's one down. And now if I fire at those glass panes, I should be able to get some enemies to wake up. And that's the thing about the AI in this, it's unscripted, and they react to noise and they react to your movement, they flank you, they throw smoke grenades and flashes. And one shot kills pretty much in this, that's the other thing. So it's very unforgiving, you've got to use cover, there's no run and gun in this whatsoever. So you've got to be methodical, you've got to check your corners, really tactical stuff. It's great, I really miss this game. It's dated really well, it doesn't seem old to me. I mean, some of the movement maybe is a little sluggish, but I mean, that's minor. Oh, he almost got me. There we go. Grab some cover. So it's just me and one other guy at the moment, and we've got a spectator who's just joined. And the custom creation in this was awesome. The character customization, you could have some... Oh shit, he's down. Look at that, they just sneaked through that door. I was ready for them, but my other team member didn't quite anticipate that, he died. So it's just me versus 16 enemies. Can I clear the map? Blind fire. Again, blind fire, that's quite a cool feature. And then also, like I say, the character customization, you can really create some interesting looks in this, really crazy looks. It's quite funny. So I was really good at this when it came out. I used to perfect these maps, and I became quite a technician really. And it's actually coming back to me a bit. I remember all the angles of approach. I remember going this way was best. Oh, they flanked me. Nade. Good night. One down. So I'm on a roll here. I'm showing this other player how it's done. This is where it starts to get a bit hairy, if I remember correctly. This doorway here. The enemies start rushing through. I can't remember how you deal with it. I'm just going to cautiously sneak forward. There we go, so they stormed out of that room. I almost got killed there. Now I haven't touched this game in years, so this current rollout I've got, loadout, is exactly how I left it from like 2007 or something like that. So for some reason I obviously decided the M249 was the gun of choice, and seems pretty good with the recoil control stick. So I'm just sweeping up here, they're just storming out of that room. I'm just ambushing them. Really good death animations as well, nice blood effects. It's a great game. And it's such a shame that they don't make more of these Rainbow Six games, it really is. I think they made Vegas 2, which was about 2008, and then they haven't touched it since. Oh. And I think there was talk of making Rainbow Six Patriots, but I think it got cancelled unfortunately. That's a very close frag. Oh, that wall saved me there. This is quite a tricky manoeuvre. There we go. I've got this plugged into my Xbox One, by the way, just for reference. The 360 HDMI in into the Xbox One works really well, I think. So, because I wasn't quite ready to say goodbye to these 360 games. But yeah, it's a shame they cancelled Patriots. It really is a big shame. I'm not sure why, really. They may be working on something else, but it's not going to be out for ages. But there's no other series quite like the Rainbow Six series. It's just realistic, close quarters combat, not outdoors. It's all about indoors. That was the whole thing about Rainbow Six. It's indoor environments. God, I can't get this guy. Oh, I got him. Now it's just a tricky bit. If there's one remaining enemy, you can't get too cocky. You've got to be careful. Oh, there he is. Shit, that was close. Whoa. See, he almost had me there. Now can I do it? Come on. Yeah. There we go. That's how it's done. I've still got the skill. I've still got it. After all these years, I've still got the skill in Vegas. How did we do? 18 kills. So I got 18, he got 7. So I pretty much showed him how it was done there. I'm happy with that. I've proved myself. I'm just going to play around now, muck around a bit. Now, I can't remember now. I think 4 was the max you could have in terrorist hunt mode. Or was it 8? I can't remember. I think it was 4. The other great thing about this game was it had co-op. It has an online co-op for the single player campaign, and that was really good. They did away with that in Vegas 2, and that was one of the things I was a little bit annoyed by, really. Oh yeah, of course, you can attach silencers to weapons. You can do it all in this. You can change rates of fire. You've got iron sights. You got it all. It had everything going for it, this game. It really did. Now I've stole this guy's cover. Now this guy's a bit of a noob. He's using a sniper rifle. Don't quite understand why you would do that. The other player's got a shotgun. Go to my corner. So it's rinse, repeat, really. I'm not fussed about levelling up, but usually you grind by just repeating this level over and over again to level up. Oh, man down. Random lumberjack is dead. So as you can see, firing at those windows, it sometimes triggers the enemy to run up in that little overpass, but they're not really reacting to it at the moment. Let's go up this corridor. There we go. Nice reaction there, just had him. The recoil control stick makes a big difference to this gun, I remember that much. Using it without that is almost impossible. You can crouch in this, you can't go prone though. There's never really a need to. I think they're behind me. Or maybe not. So this guy's throwing frags. There's smoke grenades as well, and flashbangs. Still can't remember he changed nade though. Can't remember what the control is for that. Doesn't seem obvious at the moment. There we go. Oh, behind me. See, they're flanking. This is the thing about the enemy in this game. They do all sorts of sneaky moves like this. See, I got flashed there. There we go. Flashbangs are quite powerful on this. They really screw you over for a few seconds. No, almost. He almost had me, that guy. I kind of need to reload, but no, I'm alright. I don't usually do this. I'm going to go a different route this time. I don't usually go down here. It's funny actually, because I remember when I used to play this game back a few years ago, I used to play it on a really crap television, and the contrast was really bad, and it was really dark, and I couldn't really see the finer details. And at the moment I'm seeing things that I don't even remember seeing on this map, because the TV I had years ago was terrible, but I'm now playing this on some huge screen, and it actually looks pretty awesome. I don't usually venture into here, to be honest. I usually wait for the enemy to come out, but I'm just going to give it a go. So he's going room to room. Oh, behind us. I had a feeling they were going to do that. They're flanking us. There's only 2 left. So I'm going to just... Oh, got cocky there. Whipped out the pistol. So there's only 2 left, so surely this guy can finish off. No, he can't. Same enemy got us both. Wow. Oh well. I only got 7 kills. I thought I got more than that. The other player left. Yes, great fun. Honestly, really good game. If you never played this, then you really missed out. I guess you can still buy it if you've got a 360. You can probably get it dirt cheap now. Vegas 2 was pretty good. Oh, he's down. So the etiquette here is to kill yourself in terrorist hunt mode. I remember that one. So if you're only on a team of 1, or well, even if it's a full team of 4 players, if they all die early on, then it's seen as bad sport really to try and play on, because they're going to be in spectator mode for a long time. So yep, I'm happy to do that. Here we go again. Now some players go right on this map at the start. They don't go up the staircase, they go right into the basement, but I've never found that tactic really works very well. I find going up here is always best. We're getting shot at there from that window. Tight little corner this, you can't really both shoot. Oh, he's down again. I'm going to have to commit suicide. There's still 23 players left, so I'm not going to try and glory hunt this. He needs to up his game. Now we're playing on normal mode, I think, difficulty wise. There's also the elite mode, which is insanely difficult. Like 1 hit will kill you, whereas in this there's a little bit of damage you can take before you die. In elite mode it really is a case of methodical, check every single corner, move slowly, and just be very cautious and patient. Unless you apply those rules, then you're dead. As simple as that. Well, taking hits there. See, if this was elite mode I'd be dead now. I would have been clipped in the arm and that would have been it. I'm tempted to play elite mode at some point, because that was the mode I actually used to play the most. So the old frag grenade on the door trick. No one's coming. Whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't expect that. Oh, he's down as well. Oh well. Well, I'm going to end it there. I'm loving Vegas. I'm loving returning back to this. It's an awesome game. So I hope you enjoyed seeing this. And if you've not played it, you should definitely give it a go at some point. And if you have, I'm sure you enjoyed seeing the old footage in action.